Known by most as the goat or the sea goat, the lord of the 10th house. In this video, I will be talking about the Capricorn Zodiac sign, the ruling angels of Capricorn, the 3 stages of Capricorn, everything all esoteric about this highly spiritual sign. Hello, you guys. This is Ashley for FD 1111 Ministries, home of Tarot, Bible, and Alchemy. The Lord of the 10th house. The 10th house is all about career. This is the higher octave of the first house, Aries. Aries, the first house, deals with the self. Aries and Capricorn have more in common than one would think in astrology, and we will get to that in a little while. But for now, let's start with the angels of Capricorn. There's 3 angels associated with Capricorn: Archangel Hanael, Azrael, and Michael. Capricorn is a earth sign and a cardinal sign. The ruling planet of Capricorn is Saturn, and we will get into the deacons in a little while. The Capricorn energy rules the knees, the teeth, the bones, and the gallbladder. There are 3 deacons in the Capricorn energy. One that is born December 22nd through the 31st is ruled by Saturn. The second, January 1st through the 10th, ruled by Venus, and January 11th through the 20th, ruled by Mercury. This is where we get the 3 stages of the Capricorn: the primordial man, the emotional man, and the awakened man. With the first deacon, the primordial man, December 22nd through the 31st, this is ruled by the planet Saturn. This is Jupiter in Capricorn. The tarot cards associated with this deacon are the World card and the 2 of Pentacles. I want to specifically hone in on the 2 of Pentacles tarot card. The 2 of Pentacles is a gentleman that is balancing 2 pentacles, one up and then one a little further down. This is making reference to Jupiter and Saturn. Saturn being in the background and Jupiter being in the foreground. Being that Saturn is the planet of discipline, rigidity, and Jupiter is more of a jubilous type of planet and energy, that this is the Capricorn energy moving to the more emotional aspects of its energy. Exiting from the primordial stage. The primordial stage, the primordial man, is associated with Adam Elyon, and this is the supreme man mentioned in the biblical text. This is the man before the flesh man of Adam. Also known as the sea goat, this is closely related to the Sumerian god of wisdom and waters, Enki, who had a head and upper body of a goat and the lower body and the tail of a fish. In Hindu astrology, the Capricorn is the equivalent of Makara, the crocodile. This would be the survival aspect in energy of the Capricorn. Crocodiles live both on land and in water. A crocodile moves on its stomach. It has no capabilities of standing upright and ascending. It can only see at ground level. Hence the mindset of the stage of the Capricorn, the crocodile. No emotions, it snaps at the first opportunity. The second deacon, ruled by Venus, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Empress card. The 3 of Pentacles is Mars in Capricorn. This is where the Capricorn energy can start to feel and emotionalize its thoughts. This is the gateway or the in-between, the primordial to the ascended. With the flow of emotions comes intensity. The Capricorn energy can be thrown off kilter. With the tarot card, the Three of Pentacles, this card is connected to perfectionism. This is an architect, a tradesman, a skilled craftsman, and the obsession of perfection. With this obsession of perfection, that the emotional state can be ruptured, can be disrupted. With the Empress card, this is the card of Taurus. Desiring the finer things. So through workmanship and craftsmanship and perfection, that these people born under this deacon and under this influence of energy prefer finer things, but through determination and hard work. And lastly, the third deacon, ruled by Mercury. Tarot cards are the Four of Pentacles, which is the Sun in Capricorn, and the Magician card. This is the awakened Capricorn. This is the Capricorn that has climbed the mountain and has arrived on the top of the mountain. This is the Capricorn that can look down and have an eagle's eye viewpoint. This is one that has conquered the emotional body and the primordial mindset. With the Sun in Capricorn, they can be career driven and their identity can be wrapped in their career, but not so much of just a career, but something that they are called to do, driven by a spiritual duty. The Magician card is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the messenger of the gods. Esoterically, Mercury is the ruler of Aries, and Aries is that of the self-identity. So both of these energies, the Capricorn and the Aries, are strongly related, not just through the mercurial energy, but as well through the Sun energy. In this position, the awakened Capricorn can take on the energy of a healer, of a shaman, of even a trickster. This is the magician, the alchemist, the high priest, and the unicorn. The horn of the unicorn in the constellation of Capricorn is the spiral point in the beginning of Cancer. That point right there, the 6 and the 9, the spiral, the evolution, is the evolution of the Capricorn energy into Cancer. Through this earth energy, that on the Magician card, the one finger pointing down to the ground and the other finger with the selenite crystal or the scroll pointing upward represents the horn of the Capricorn in the constellation of Cancer. That connectivity is ushering in new information. In this position, the Capricorn is the healer, the helper, the shepherd, leading individuals into their true identity, into their spiritual evolution, evolving from the crocodile, the doer, to the emotional man, the philosopher, one that thinks before he acts, into the evolved, ascended magician, the alchemist. The primary card that represents Capricorn is the Devil card. Number 15, 1 + 5 = 6. This is in relation to the 6th tarot card, the Lover's card. Here you have pictured Eve and Adam. The Devil card represents Lilith and Archangel Samael. Without going into too much detail about these two cards, I'll leave that for another discussion. But moving on to the Devil card, here you have Baphomet. And under the direction of Baphomet would be the feminine and the masculine. Baphomet represents the first stage of Capricorn, the crocodile. Then you have the feminine and the masculine. The masculine would represent the philosophical man, the second stage, and the third stage will be represented by the feminine aspect, the awakened Capricorn, the unicorn. Very similarly to the Magician card, Baphomet's hand placement. One is placed upward and one is placed downward. This represents as above, so below. The pentacle over top of his head is facing downward. This is facing towards the brow, the pineal gland. And this could represent closed pineal gland, the third eye suppression, one that is held captive to the lower desires. This point in between the forehead represents, in Hindi astrology, the 21st Nakshatra, Ashada Nakshatra, the universal star. This is the elephant tusk associated with Ganesha. This represents, after much defeat, that you will have a blessing if you try again. Translated as later victory. This is the third part of Saturn. The Devil card is the hermaphroditic energy within all of us, the unification of the masculine and the feminine into the physical realms. This card serves as a reminder that through discipline and spiritual practices that you are able to obtain your goals. In many regards, the Capricorn energy represents the collective evolution and even represents many instances of the Christ in the biblical text. But that's for another chat. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Share if you care to. If you would like to join the family here, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to receive notifications. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you in our next video when we will go into the energy of Taurus. Very exciting. All right, you guys, this is Ashley. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.